This game and the stream broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barth and Graham Court here on the campus of North Catholic High School as we get ready for this exciting senior night 4A section matchup between the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions and your North Catholic Trojanettes. My name is Alex Brown alongside Ryan Berry as we are broadcasting this game to you live on the North Catholic Sports Network and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. The Golden Lions from right smack dab in the middle of Westmoreland County come into this game 13-5 on the year and with a 5-3 record in section, with one of those section losses coming at the hands of the Trojanettes, in which North won 62-41. For North Catholic, the Trojanettes come into this one on an 8-game win streak, bringing their record of 14-3 on the year with an unblemished 9-0 record in conference. But as I said at the outset of this broadcast, tonight is senior night for North Catholic, on which they have 6 extraordinary athletes, leaders, and people that have led this team to the success they've enjoyed so far this season. As I bring in my partner, Ryan Berry, what about this senior class has brought them so much success over their high school careers?
Well, I think their chemistry, I mean, there's so many things. They're so talented. They work extremely hard, but you can't achieve much if you don't have the chemistry. You don't have the bond that this group has, and they're really bonded together, and that's really what led to their success. The Whipple Championship last year, and they continued an undefeated start so far this year in conference play. So I think that bond, that chemistry that they've built over their time here at North has really been key for their success here. Now let's take a look at some of those seniors. First off, number 10, Anna Waskowitz. Her funniest Trojanet memory is when she double dribbled and threw the ball off Dacia's head in the Whitfield Championship game last year against Freedom. I remember that play, Alex. I was in the final minute. that was funny. And the next one is Dacia Lewandowski, number 12 for the Trojanettes. And her favorite Trojanet memory is winning the Whitfield Championship. And she was a major factor in that game, and she'll be making her return to the court tonight.
That's a big deal.
And that is a big deal for the Trojanettes as they gear up for another playoff run, as she's been out since the Seneca Valley game way back on earlier in the year. So she's missed a large amount of this season, but she's expected to see a return to action tonight. Next is number 14 for the Trojanettes, Riley Curtis. Her favorite Trojanet memory is winning Whitfields last year and the meaning behind it for the whole team. So good luck to Riley tonight and congratulate her on a good Trojanet career. The next one is Caitlin Tabella, number 22. Her favorite Trojanet memory is the bus ride to DC last year. So that must have been a fun bus ride to be your favorite Trojanet memory,
must have been.
Next, Annabelle Paulowitz, number 25. Her favorite funniest Trojanet memory is listening to Coach Kate's music during pregame shootouts.
Coach Kate's music is okay. It's okay.
Never heard her music, so
she likes a lot of she likes a lot of Beethoven, all that stuff.
Yeah, maybe she's got to share a playlist sometime. And lastly, number 30, Tori Drevna, and her favorite Trojanet memory is the Whitfield Championship last year. So obviously, winning championship has a lot of memories, and Trojanettes look to keep going on the right track with a win tonight.
And before we get to game action, let's send it over to Alex Jackson, who's on PA tonight with the national anthem and your starting lineups.
For this section matchup on senior night between your Trojanettes and the Lady Lions of Greensburg Salem. At this time, please rise for the national anthem. starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lady Lions, senior number 3, Ashley Smith. Junior number 24, Ashlyn Price. Sophomore number 30, Reagan Kerr. Junior number 32, Peyton Megan. And senior number 34, Peyton Henry. And now for your North Catholic Trojanettes, sophomore number 2, Sarah Lowry. Senior number 10, Anna Waskowitz. Junior number 11, Elena Rocco. Junior number 24, Ava Walker. And senior number 30, Tori Drevna.
As you mentioned, coming to this one, North Catholic is 9-0 in conference. Greensburg Salem is 5-3. These teams met earlier in the year. North Catholic won that matchup 62-41. Let's take a look at what both the teams are averaging in conference.
Yeah.
North Catholic is averaging 61 points per game, while Greensburg Salem is only averaging 45. But they're really, really even on defense, each only allowing 31 points per game. So this could be a good defensive matchup. But North Catholic definitely has the edge in scoring. That should be able to put them ahead tonight, but it's a big game in all facets. It's an important game for Greensburg because they cannot afford to drop another one, fall to 5-4, or drop them below Highlands in the standings.
With a win tonight, North Catholic inches closer to that section championship, which would be their 42nd in North Catholic history. Early pass out of bounds from North Catholic. This will be inbounded by Ashlyn Price of Greensburg Salem.
North Catholic's always tries to start fast, hit a couple of threes early, and they go with that full court press, much like the boys team does, to try to create a lot of havoc, create turnovers. They almost get one there. They call it, there it is, a 10-second violation right off the bat. So two turnovers forced by both teams early on here.
Great D by Ava Walker. Forced that turnover. Tori Drevna. Pass it to Sarah Lowry, back to Drevna now. Drevna at the top. Over to Elena Rocco. Rocco goes down. Oh, that doesn't look good. And we're going to have a timeout. Going across the middle of the court. And she said it popped again. Might be her knee. Assistant coach Kate Lewandowski. Over to tend to her now with Coach Rotman. Coach Lewandowski is also a former North Catholic player and trainer from North Catholic. Elaine is able to get up and be able to walk mostly under her own power to the bench. Oh, boy. Just 26 seconds in. North Catholic star, Elena Rocco, heads off. Just scored 1,000 points just the other week. And at least she was able to put some weight, it looked like, on both of her legs. And we're back to action. Daisha Lewandowski is now in the game. This is the first time in 39 games, 39 days I should say, that she has been in the lineup.
Since December 22nd against Seneca Valley.
And she gets fouled on her first shot.
24, Ashlyn Price, her first.
But that's nothing you want to see early on in a game, especially if one of North Catholic's best players.
And Daisha Lewandowski gets a bucket. And you could hear a pin drop in this gym. Out of concern for Elena Rocco. Great there hustle there by Ava Walker. She hustles back now. With the ball there was Mankins.
And they first throw the turnover.
Outside of, she would go out of bounds?
Yeah, she stepped out. Good hustle early from the Trojanettes, creating some turnovers.
Sarah Lowry. Over to Drevna. Drevna from 3. She hits it! Tori Drevna has been great from range this year, Ryan.
And North Catholic has a lot of players that can shoot the 3, but it seems like when Tori Drevna is hitting it, that's really key for the offense.
It is. You're absolutely right.
Because they have Elena Rocco, Daisha Lewandowski, who a lot of teams focus on defensively, but if you can have that extra element of scoring with Tori Drevna from behind the arc, that really could open up the offense.
Ashlyn Price missed a shot from range as well. Sarah Lowry. Over to Drevna. Drevna from 3. She gets it again! Tori Drevna, 2 big threes.
And you know when she's shooting that one with a hand in her face, she's confident.
Oh, and Ava Walker. Oh, she missed. Well, great D there from Sarah Lowry. And Waskowitz now all over the ball. Jump ball. It will be Greensburg Salem ball, though.
But
how about the D?
I mean, the D, the effort, just forcing turnovers. Greensburg Salem is really lost right now. All over the place. Tori Drevna shooting that with a hand in her face, and now Greensburg Salem's first to call a timeout after an 8-0 Trojanet run to start the game.
And how about this, Ryan? In the games without Daisha Lewandowski, Elena Rocco and all the rest of these players have really stepped up big time, averaging big time points. Elena Rocco's been averaging about 20 points a game in the last since Daisha's been out, and it's been 11 games that Daisha has been out. I believe 11 games that she's been out since that matchup, and they've only lost 1 without her.
9.
Make it 9, 10 if you include the Seneca Valley game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was early on in that one. So I guess you can include that. So yeah, 10 without.
About 9-1. This is taken here by Kerr. Now passed back over to Price. Price passes it off the hands of Ava Walker, but it goes right to Ashley Smith. Smith up to the top. Kerr. Kerr goes down. Drevna there with her. Jump ball, and North Catholic gets it this time.
That's what a lot of teams try to do against North Catholic. We saw it against Seneca Valley. North Catholic doesn't have a lot of height, and so a lot of teams try to force the ball inside, but North Catholic is just so active defensively, gets their hands up, that it makes it very hard to get any type of pass inside without driving the ball in, and even that is hard for opposing offenses, as you saw in that last play. Greensburg tries to drive it in as Ava Walker misses the 3, but rebounded.
Daisha with the rebound. Back out to Daisha.
3-second called on White. But as I was saying, like as you saw in that last possession, they tried. Greensburg tried to put it into Ashlyn Price, who was 5'9" inside, but they couldn't because of the height, or not the height, because of the reach and active hands by North Catholic defensively.
Price with it now. Now Mankins. Mankins to Smith. Back up to the top. Rosensteel passed it down. The shot goes in. From Caitlin Mankins, the tallest player on either team, 6'1". Pass from Walker, intercepted by Ashlyn Price. Now the other way, nice D there from Sarah Lowry. She made some great plays.
Yep.
Lewandowski gets the ball. Now Drevna with speed, pass across off the hands of Waskowitz and goes to Smith, who takes it the other way. Ashley Smith. Now down low, Mankins gets the bucket. Lewandowski now. Drevna to the hoop, puts it in for 2. 6 of the North Catholic, 10 so far. 8, my fault. 8. Daisha got the 2 free throws.
That's what I like to see with Trojanettes, just being able to drive the ball, get it inside. They like to shoot three, but their offense does feed off of getting it inside and then kicking the ball out. So it's good to see them driving to the basket, getting some of those layups, because that really opens up the three-pointer.
Deja comes out. Caitlin Tavella comes in.
As you mentioned, the North Catholic offense has been good with that Deja Lewandowski. How about their defense all year?
You're absolutely right. It's been suffocating.
Sometimes they have cold nights offensively, but they never seem to have a cold night defensively. And they can win games because of their offense, but they never lose games because of their defense.
Defense has been on full display so far. Caitlin Tavella guarding Reagan Kerr. Tavella will be called in a foul.
Foul number 22, Caitlin Tavella.
Ashley Smith. Down to Kerr. Kerr over to Price. Shot no good. Rebound Lowry.
I do like that play there for Greensburg Salem. Have kind of a screen set around the free throw line. Hand the ball off and just take a pull-up jump around the foul line. Jump ball, that will be North Catholic possession.
I think they just called a foul.
Wow.
It might just been a foul on Reagan Kerr. They're going to call the foul for Greensburg Salem.
I thought the one ref looked like it signaled jump ball. The other one, I guess, called a foul.
The coach behind the play was signaling jump ball, too.
Oh.
He didn't get the call. And there's a double dribble on Tori Drevna.
A lot of turnovers early for both teams.
Happened. A lot of sloppy passing from both teams. Ashley Smith. Over to Caitlin Mankins. Now Price. Across where Smith has it, down low. Shot goes in.
Back-to-back really good offensive possessions for Greensburg. They're moving the ball, getting the ball inside. A lot of movement offensively is definitely what's opening it up inside.
Tori doesn't get that one. Rebound, foul.
Looks like they called an over back on Tori Drevna.
Yep.
Foul number 30, Tori Drevna.
Was that last bucket that Greensburg scored?
That was from Mankins. Taken up here by Kerr. And that pass goes awry. North Catholic gets the ball.
I mean, that's been a theme. I feel like you've said that a lot tonight. Pass goes awry. It's been a lot of sloppy passing, as you said it, for both teams so far today.
Lowry, Drevna now. Makes a move. Cuts in the lane. Pass over to Waskowitz, who puts it in. How about the pass?
That was a really good overlap. It all started with an original screen by Anna Waskowitz up top, and then they overlapped. Scissored, you could say, up top, and then a perfect feed down low to Anna Waskowitz. She was able to put it in.
Drevna from two. No good. Rebound. Price. Taken away by Waskowitz, who's fouled on her shot.
And that's Anna Waskowitz. I mean, that's the facet of the game that just stands out so much, is her ability to get in those dirty areas, grab those dirty rebounds, and just draw fouls. I mean, just Whipple championship game last year, she didn't lay up the score sheet, but she was one of the best players out there because of just the way she hustled, the way she made the dirty plays, made the plays that not many people want to make. That's why one of the main reasons she's playing basketball at the next level at Otterbein University.
Such a gritty player. And she makes both buckets.
And her shooting has definitely gotten a lot better since we've started
for sure.
broadcasting and covering the team as well.
Emma Shoemaker in the game. She came in for Tavella. Tavella came back in for Walker. And now Lewandowski is going to come back in the game, and Tori Drevna will come out.
Foul's called on Anna Waskowitz. Her first, team third.
Both teams with 3 fouls. We're down to 1:35 to go in the first quarter. 14-6 North Catholic leads. Up at the top, Price. Ashlyn Price out to the outside. Smith now a shot from 3 from Rosensteel. No good. And North Catholic will get it. All 6 points for Greensburg Salem have been deep in the paint. So they might want to look back there because they're not finding it.
And they were moving a lot offensively, setting screens and just trying to create movement inside. Just haven't been doing that as much. And when they have, it's been sloppy passing, as they call offensive foul on Dish to Lewandowski.
Oh, look at it, Emma Shoemaker.
Emma Shoemaker. On,
Let's say
I guess the ref signaled a push-off kind of something.
Could have been on an illegal pick. This is Smith, one of the 3 seniors for Greensburg Salem. Now Caitlin Menkins. Over to Rosensteel. Now one of the other seniors, Peyton Henry. And an offensive foul called on Caitlin Menkins.
And great work there. Was that Sarah Lowry who got in there, was able to take that charge just outside of the, I guess there's a makeshift restricted area. I mean, it's not on the court, but I assume high school has the same restricted area rules as college does. I assume. But to take that charge was a really good, great play.
Yep. The outside. Waskowitz, they grabbed her arm right there. No call. Oh, look at that. Another push right there, 34. Getting right into it with Anna Waskowitz. Lewandowski with it now. 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lewandowski looking her to the rim. Oh, it doesn't go. Rebound Waskowitz. No good.
She's grabbing
Still
those
there.
rebounds again. She's battling Emma Shoemaker.
Tavella. Lewandowski, 4 seconds. No good. And it goes off of Menkins and out. North Catholic has it with 1.5 left in the quarter. Pass out to Lewandowski. Lets it go. Oh, just wide.
Kind of a slow-moving first quarter, but North Trojanettes find themselves with a 14-6 lead. Not playing their best basketball, but it is senior night. A little bit of emotions on early. It takes a little time to work off the rust, especially with losing one of your leading scorers for the year. Or maybe it is your. I believe she is
the leading scorer for the year.
Yeah, this is Elena Rocco in the first 26 seconds. Deja Lewandowski comes in. She's played since December 22nd, so definitely taking her a little time to get back into the swing of things. Work off the rust a little bit, but
North got the first 2 points tonight.
Yeah, she did, and still an 8-point lead for the Trojanettes. Tori Drevna leads the scoring offensively with 8 points. Anna Waskowitz has 4 and 3 offensive rebounds as well for her, so she's really pounding the offensive glass. For Greensburg, they found a lot of their success on a lot of pick and roll type plays down in the paint, and they're just getting the ball inside the paint has been key for them. The last time they had the charge, but that's the type of play you like to see them run again if you're Greensburg, because it's worked. I mean, that's the only way you're going to score points is inside the paint. You haven't seen them attempt a 3, or attempted 1 3, I believe, tonight, and they haven't made it. So obviously they're not a good 3-point shooting team if they're not attempting many. So getting the ball in the paint is definitely key for Greensburg in this quarter. And for the Trojanettes, just try to get a little bit more rhythm going offensively with a couple less turnovers.
Menkins. Turnover. Lowry's played great defense in this game. Got it. Waskowitz now up to Walker. Great pass to her. Walker. Drevna collects it and puts it up and in.
Unbelievable play by Tori Drevna to go up and under for that one. But it all started with a really unselfish play by Lynn Rocco. She could have taken up to the basket herself, but she bounced pass down to Tori Drevna down below, and it worked perfection. Really unselfish basketball for the Trojanettes there.
Ava Walker working her way back this year from a major ACL injury last year. She tore it and wasn't able to play the entire year last year, and has come back and played really important basketball minutes for North Catholic this year. Lowry will get the ball back as it goes off of Smith and out. Drevna inbounds it to Walker. Waskowitz now over to Lowry. Over to Lewandowski. Daisha to Torrey. Ava Walker now. Works the baseline, but just stepped out. Ava Walker's been everywhere tonight. There she is again. As a Hail Mary pass didn't quite work there.
What a pass inside to Anna Waskowitz there, all the way back from about midcourt it was. But now, I didn't see what the call was there. Was it
Travel,
double dribble?
like
Travel?
Smith, guarded by Lowry. As you go off of Waskowitz's
Kick
foot.
ball. I believe they called a kick ball on Anna Waskowitz.
Yep.
So it should bring the inbound, up around the scorer's table.
Right in front of our Alex Jackson. Filling in on PA tonight for Mr. Sean Malone. There's pass stolen there by Ava Walker.
She runs around like a book.
Oh my gosh, which patience. Didn't get the shot. Ballot for the rebound. Timeout, Greensburg Salem.
But great work there by Ava Walker, reading that pass, bounce pass like a book inside of, as I said earlier. Greensburg is going to try to get the ball inside, but North Catholic is such a good side, being active defensively, moving their hands defensively, and just jumping, passing routes. It's nearly impossible to get the ball inside without driving. And we've seen that time and time again tonight. Is Greensburg stuck on 6 points with North Catholic up there with 16, and they're not even clicking offensively. But 16 points for North Catholic without a leading score is pretty good. Obviously, you'd like to see a little less turnovers. There's been some travel, some double dribbles that are a little uncharacteristics of this team. I'm sure Coach Rotman's letting them know now. But they're making up for it with really, really good defensive play, forcing a lot of turnovers and not allowing Greensburg to get anything going.
Elena Rocco just went to the locker room during that timeout. And a steal there by Drevna to the basket. She gets it.
There's a lid on the basket for most people tonight, but not for Tori Drevna.
What a game for Drevna.
12 points early on here in the second quarter.
She'll get called on a foul here.
That's her second. As she might, she probably will be checked out here.
Galen DeVello coming for her. Ashley Smith with it. Over to Ashlyn Price, up to the top. Maya Heasley. Now Smith. Kerr drives, has taken away from her by DeVella. Now Lowry gets it.
Double teams have been really effective for the Trojanettes, and Greensburg has just been so struggling to find a good passing option out of them. And when you get doubled, somebody's always open, but they haven't been able to find that person.
Great passing here from North Catholic. Waskowitz creating room. Gave it to Daisha, who shoots it from two, and she gets it.
That's the touch for Daisha Lewandowski that we've seen a lot over the last couple years, and it's a good sight to see that after a couple of missed shots we saw in the first quarter. But that's a really, really beautiful pull-up jumper.
Ava Walker. Oh, she lost her footing as she went a little bit over there towards the out-of-bounds marker, about half court. It'll be called as a foul on her. Greensburg will keep possession of the ball. 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Greensburg has still not scored a point in this quarter. Lowry looking on a steal here. Jump ball. It's North Catholic ball. Great defense by Sarah Lowry. Have yourself a night, Sarah Lowry. Timeout, Greensburg Salem. And this will be a full. And while we have the time, Ryan, looking at some notable alumni from Greensburg Salem. This is a guy, you might know him. Jez Quatsi. Remember this guy from Pitt?
Not that old.
Born in 1908. You don't remember him when he was playing for Pitt? He was an All-American at Pitt. He was a tackle.
When did he play at Pitt?
He was tackle.
When did he play?
Probably in late 1920s, early 1930s. It's about that time. And then he played in the NFL, Ryan. Played with the Green Bay Packers back in 1933. Played with the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1933 to 34. That was the football team at the time. Then the Giants of New York and the New York Yankees in 1936.
Are you sure he wasn't a baseball player?
No, these are football teams. And he was a consensus All-American selection in 1931.
Wow, I did not know him. Jess Quatsi.
Yep.
Quatsi. I'll write that down.
Write
Never
that
forget
down.
that. Never
Write that
forget
down.
that. Jess Quatsi. I'm writing it up to some Pitt historians. They probably won't even know him.
He's one of my favorite Pitt players all time. Anna Waskowitz. With a nice bucket there. In the paint where she makes herself at home.
Jess Quatsi.
Jess Quatsi.
Greensburg Salem.
Put a pin in
Famous alumni.
that. Put a pin in that. And Deja Lewandowski ties up Ashlyn Price.
Is there any other on that list that you can?
Oh, I got some more. Next time out.
Next time out.
And at halftime, we will replay the senior night ceremony that we had pregame prior to the start of our second half coverage. And how about nice move there by Menkins going down the lane. Didn't get the bucket though.
Well,
Rebound, Sarah Lowry.
It seems like both teams have been struggling to score this quarter, but Greensburg Salem has scored as the Trojanettes have 8.
And Daisha goes down behind the play. And that's probably enough. That's probably all they need to see from her tonight. Take it easy, please. Just take it easy. And she got up okay. She's doing okay. But do you think they'll put her back in, Ryan?
No. Unless this game gets real tight, she's feeling okay, but I don't see her going back in.
Ava Walker, nice hands. Pushes that one outside of bounds. I said outside of bounds. Out of bounds. Same thing. Kinda. Mankins scored for us of Greensburg Salem 6 points.
There's second foul here on Caitlin Tavella.
That's North Catholic's 7th foul.
So it'll be 1-1. See if Greensburg can get on the scoreboard here. Scoreless here in the second quarter, over halfway through. So if you can't score shooting any field goals, then maybe you could score from the free throw line.
And the first shot's not good. That's from the freshman Maya Heasley. Anna Waskowitz at the rebound. Over to Sarah Lowry, who takes it up. Lowry. Waskowitz. Didn't get a rebound. Emma Shoemaker. Now Ava Walker to Lowry at the top. Lowry from 3. It goes
out. In, out. I mean, that went in and out about 2 times. Maybe even 3 before he came back in. But all that matters is that it went through. Instead, the rally has her first bucket of the game, and it's a 3-pointer, and the Trojanettes are just up 19, just dismantling Greensburg Salem right now.
Offensive foul on Heasley, I believe. Timeout. North Catholic. I don't even think they called it. I don't believe they called a foul on that play, actually. I think the ball went out of bounds. Or there was another call made there. I didn't catch it. Daisha right over by the bench right now. We'll hop on our feet a little bit. As assistant coach Kate Lewandowski talking to her now. Kate's great. Great trainer for North Catholic. And a great coach. Has been around coaching at North Catholic for well over a decade now. Seen WPIAL championships, state championships, and many section championships. As with a win tonight, they're well on their way to getting that next one.
Beautiful passing here for the Trojanettes, and Emma Shoemaker
doesn't get the shot. Oh, and Waskowitz wrestles it away. A jump ball. North Catholic gets it anyway.
Greensburg. What is wrong with that scoreboard? Oh.
That's North Catholic.
Oh, it's pointed at Greensburg the whole. I don't know why it was pointed at Greensburg. Before I looked, it was pointed at Greensburg. I don't know what's going on.
Waskowitz puts it in. North Catholic up by 21. Once we get to 30, there is a running clock the rest of the way, and there's no stopping that.
Now the possession switch is pointed towards North Catholic. Usually the possession now points to the team who's getting the ball, not to the way that the ball will be going.
It's been a long day for both of us.
No, I thought I was.
Sarah Lowry the other way. I understand. Walker.
But North Catholic are moving the ball now a lot better offensively. They're moving it a lot better offensively all around the arc and being able to get it inside. Just that good play defensively by Greensburg there and intercept that bounce pass inside. Still scoreless here in the second quarter as Greensburg has a good another opportunity to go to the foul line. Try to get rid of that goose egg here in the second quarter.
This is a on the floor foul on Emma Shoemaker, so this will just be a 1-1 for now. .61 junior Caitlin Mankins doesn't get the shot. 1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Greensburg Salem still has not recorded a point this quarter. Sarah Lowry to the hoop with speed, and it just misses. Smith the other way. Great defense by Anna Waskowitz.
Anna Waskowitz plays that we always see from her. That hustle plays, those gritty plays. She almost forces the turnover. They're on the back check, as you could call it.
That's right.
In hockey terms. And another forced turnover. I mean, I wish I was marking out turnovers instead of points tonight because
there's been a lot more of those than there.
Yeah.
Ashlyn Price will come out, and Reagan Kerr will go in for Greensburg Salem. Sarah Lowry with it. To Waskowitz. Over to Walker. Walker fouled.
Foul number 32, Caitlin Mankins.
Caitlin Mankins called on the foul. Sarah Lowry. One about it. Waskowitz. To Walker. Up for a shot from Waskowitz. Doesn't go. Rebound. 3 North Catholic Trojanettes were there, but Ashley Smith comes out with it. 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Smith. From 3. No good. And a foul is going to be called on North Catholic. That's going to be on Lowry.
And another chance.
Another
Get rid
chance.
of the goose egg here from the free throw line. Missed 2 front ends of 1-and-1s earlier on in this quarter. Sarah Lowry's first foul. 3 North Catholic players will do: Caitlin Tavella, Tori Drownut, and Emma Shoemaker.
And they get it. Menkins gets the first point for Greensburg Salem this quarter. And she has, I believe that's she has 5 of their 7 for the game.
She does.
Doesn't get the second, but they got 1.
They did. No goose egg anymore.
20-point North Catholic lead, 25 to go. And the second quarters are now down to 18. Sarah Lowry directing traffic. Looking for someone. Finds Walker with less than 10. Oh my gosh!
And that pass out from Sarah Lowry to Ava Walker up top drew the defenders out, and they just lost Anna Waskowitz down low. A beautiful feed from Ava Walker, and Anna Waskowitz put it in to make sure Greensburg didn't get the last point in that quarter. But what a half the Trojans are. Just pure domination. They didn't even have their best stuff offensively, but still scored 29 points. Their defense has just been stifling, as we've seen it all year. But Greensburg has scored in conference. They've been averaging 45 points a game, 50 points a game on the entire season total. But right now they're on pace for 14.
And that's a tribute to North Catholic's great defense throughout this game. And North Catholic, not their best half, but a half that they come out leading 22 at the end of it. And we'll be back at the start of our second half coverage in about, I will say, 6 minutes. But first, let's look back at our senior night pregame ceremonies.
Starting off, number 10, Anna Waskowitz. Anna is escorted by her mother and father. After graduation, she plans to play college basketball. It says after deciding where, but I know she's decided. Otterbein is where she's going to be playing basketball. She'd like to thank her coaches for continually supporting and cheering her on 24/7. Her parents and teammates, her aunt and grandfather. Her advice to teammates: be willing to work harder than everyone else. And her best Trojanet memory is during practice. The varsity team looked over and Coach Roman was curled up in the fetal position on the court. Anna Waskowitz. Next up, number 12, Daisha Lewandowski. Daisha's escorted by her father Joe, her mother Lisa, and her sister Raina. After graduation, Daisha plans to play Division I basketball at the University of Akron. She'd like to thank her family for always supporting her and all the coaches that have helped her along the way. Her advice to her teammates is to stay confident in yourself, and her best Trojanet memory is coming up with rap verses on the bus rides with Tori and Anna. Daisha Lewandowski. Number 14, Riley Curtis. Riley's escorted by her mom, Jen, and her dad, Tim. And after graduation, she plans to get an undergraduate degree in biology and go on to be a pediatric orthopedic surgeon. Riley would like to thank her brother and dad for always going to the gym with her mom for always taking her places and being her biggest supporters. She'd also like to thank Ms. DeJesus for always being there on the scoreboard and announcements. And last but certainly not least, she'd like to thank all the coaches for the time and hard work they have put into her 4 years on the team. Her advice to her teammates: enjoy even the hard practices because the years go quick. And her best Trojanet memory is winning the Whitfield last year and the meaning it had to all of us. Riley Curtis. Number 22, Caitlin Tavella. Caitlin's escorted by her mother and father, and after graduation, Caitlin plans to attend La Roche for special education. She'd like to thank her coaches and teammates that have pushed her through the years, also mom and dad, who have always reminded her to have fun. Her advice to her teammates: don't take the little things too seriously, and remember to always have fun. And her best Trojanet memory is the trip to Washington, D.C. her junior year. Caitlin Tavella. Number 25, Annabelle Palowitz. Annabelle is escorted by her dad, Jason, her stepmother, Ashley, her mom, Michelle, and her stepdad, Adam. After graduation, Annabelle plans to go to the University of South Carolina to major in kinesiology. She'd like to thank her coaches for helping her these past 4 years, her parents for supporting her grandma for always watching her games either in person or online. And her advice to her teammates: bring a lot of energy to practice and games. They are what you make them. And her best Trojanet memory is that bus ride back from D.C. Annabelle Palowitz. Number 30, Tori Drebna. Tori is escorted by her mother and father. And after graduation, she plans to play college basketball at Ithaca and study sports marketing. She'd like to thank her parents and coaches for all the time, energy, and effort that they have put into her game. And also all of her family and friends that support Trojanet basketball. Her advice to her teammates: play good defense and don't get beat down the middle. And her best Trojanet memory is winning the Whitfield Championship her junior year. Tori Drebna. And one big round of applause for all of our seniors tonight. Thank you for all the time and effort that you've given to Trojanet basketball.
And we are back here at Barth and Graham Court. North Catholic up 29-7 after 16 minutes of play. We're getting ready for the start of our second half action. Ryan, how about some stats so far?
Yeah, I'll go over some stats for North Catholic. I know that I'm missing 2 points somewhere because I added everything up. And one player, it must be 2 points short because I had 12 for Tori Drevna with 2 3-pointers, 5 field goals total. Daisha Landowski, I have her with 4 points.
That's right.
Anna Waskowitz, I have her with 8. And Sarah Rowley, I have her with 3. So that doesn't add up to
29.
And that adds up.
I would give Tori another 2. She's had a good night.
Yeah, I wish I would have noticed that a couple of minutes earlier so I could have went over and checked because that's going to be bugging me the rest of the night. But somebody has 2 points more than what I listed, or somebody that doesn't have any points on here has 2. Does Emma Shoemaker have a 2? She might have a 2.
Oh, she might.
I don't know. That'll be the boys' game. They had the points up on the scoreboard so I could double check myself. But I know that I got the fouls right from North Catholic. With three North Catholic players have 2 fouls: Tori Drevna, Emma Shoemaker, and Caitlin Tavel. So if you need fouls, I got that.
Not many stats from Greensburg Salem.
I'm going to go over. Caitlin Mankins has 5 points. And Regan Kerr has 2. There you have it.
Mankins with it now. Price. In the top over to Smith. Smith pass deep. Nice pass. Mankins didn't get the shot. And they will get the ball back as it goes off of Tori.
That's a good pass, though.
It was.
And a really good look. Just unable to finish. I mean, they haven't had many good looks, but on the ones they haven't been able to really finish. And here's another really good look inside. You just got to put that ball up as soon as you get it inside there, though. Because North Catholic just will get on that as quick as they can. And starts off the same way. Almost every possession seemed to come up for Greensburg, and that's with the turnover.
Sarah Lowry. Over to Tori Drevna. Drevna makes a move. Cuts in. Pass. Waskowitz puts it in.
If you're going to clip one highlight from tonight, that is it. An unbelievable crossover up at the top of the key. And then a beautiful bounce pass down to Anna Waskowitz. And a good finish from her as well. So North Catholic gets the first points of the second half.
Waskowitz takes it the other way. Lowry. Lewandowski, Waskowitz, Drevna. Makes a couple moves, hangs on to the ball. Now they get a jump ball. It will be Greensburg Salem.
I don't know if you mentioned this, but Daisha Lewandowski's back.
That's right.
That's good. Surprised that she is back, though.
That's really interesting to me. That's really interesting. Maybe she just needs time.
Yeah.
Just time to get back into basketball shape, being off her feet for a month. I mean, by me, off her feet, off the basketball court. Sarah Lowry keeps it in.
Wow.
What a play by Sarah Lowry. Another turnover forced by North Catholic. Drevna fouled. But she didn't get worse for the wear.
Foul number 30, Regan Kerr.
Regan Kerr took the worst of that. Waskowitz up to Walker. Lowry from 3. And she hits it! Sarah Lowry!
Her second 3 of the night, and that one, as the first one went in and out a couple of times, that one was nothing but net from the corner right in front of the bench. A beautiful 3-point shot.
Great.
Sarah Lowry. Now we have our first field goal since the first quarter for Greensburg Salem.
That was Regan Kerr. With a nice shot. Some good passing there from Greensburg Salem. Lewandowski cuts in. Shot, no, calling a foul. Now Sarah Lowry's calling a foul after Mankins got the rebound.
Foul number 2, Sarah Lowry.
Taken up here by Ashley Smith from Greensburg Salem. The Golden Lady Lions battling for it now, and Sarah Lowry comes out with a jump ball. North Catholic gets it.
This North Catholic team just hustles so much. Sarah Lowry's shown it a lot. Anna Wasco has shown it a lot. This creates so many turnovers when teams aren't really expecting to be pressured. They're pressured and they're not ready for it, and that's the result. You got to give credit, though, to the Greensburg bench. Maintain a lot of energy in this one.
They have. And Lewandowski doesn't get it. Rebound, Waskowitz.
That dribbling, though, is nice to see. As we haven't seen it
pass.
from Daisha in a while. She's been out for a while, but it was just great dribbling. Just carving up the defense is what we've seen her do so many times before.
Greensburg Salem. With it now, Smith at the top. Price. Kerr. Pass way across the court. Rosensteel up to Smith. Down to Makins. Gets it. Nice pass there.
That's a really good play. Acts like you're coming off set of screen, quickly reverse course, and timeout, maybe?
Yep. Greensburg Salem, liking what they're seeing so far. Both teams with 5 points, I believe, in the. Is that 5 points for both teams so far?
It was 27.
Oh, it was 27. Okay, so North Catholic having 7 points.
Was it 20? No, it was 29. Yeah, 5 points. You're right. It was 29.
5 points for North Catholic.
29.
29 to 7. So, and then Greensburg
yeah.
Salem has 4 here so far in the third quarter.
As you can tell, we're probably not doing that well in our math classes currently.
I'm waiting to see what my math quiz score is from the other day.
I got one Friday.
You want? Did you want this upcoming Friday?
Yes.
What's it on?
Okay about it. Factoring polynomials.
Oh my gosh.
Grouping, perfect square trinomials, cubic trinomials. Not fun. Is that in calculus next year?
That's not very little.
That's nice.
Just at the beginning of the year, very little.
It's good to hear, but apparently there's other stuff that I should be worried about based on scores that you've told me.
But when are we gonna ever use that again? I mean, why do we need who uses polynomials in their own life on a daily basis?
Hopefully the North Catholic math teachers aren't listening to this.
Who says I need to factor a polynomial today? I need to do my daily polynomial.
Okay, let's get back to basketball. Maybe we can talk about geometry and physics of a basketball.
Maybe that'll be the new Wordle, polynomial. They'll just call it polynomial or poly.
As Reagan Kirk gets inside and gets her third bucket of the second half.
Waskowitz now. That's from distance. Oh, it just goes out. Price. That's Rosensteel. Nice pass and a nice move. Makins with the bucket. And Greensburg Salem having a better quarter so far than North Catholic.
Yeah, it's under 20 now.
Until now, Tori Drevna with a big bucket.
Off the glass and in, she is 14, maybe 16.
Passed inside by Rosensteel. Shot by Kerr is good.
Wow.
They're making everything in tight.
I don't know what Greensburg did at halftime, but they're making shots now.
Timeout,
the
North
game
Catholic.
plan, though, is probably, probably what they've tried to do the whole half, but they're just executing a lot better now is getting the ball inside to their bigs, and North Catholic having Elena Rocco out, not as much reach, and just a lot of good bounce passes. And what I see a lot is they're not trying to force it through the middle of the court. They're more working the ball around the outside and trying to get bounce passes in that way, and then making some good moves in close. And they're making shots now. They weren't making any shots before, so it's.
You're right.
10 points this quarter. They only had 7 points the whole first half and 1 point in the second quarter.
their passing has been so much better so far in this first 5 minutes and 3 seconds in the third quarter. It's good to see Elena Rocco back on the bench. She's walking completely under her own power, which is awesome to see. And hopefully she could just rest up over the next couple days. That ball's stuck in the perfect spot. Somebody get a shoe. We'll get another ball. That works too.
Shoe.
I remember back in the day when we used to, in grade school, we're down at the bottom of the blacktop at Pleasant Silos Academy as Sarah Lowry makes her first shot. If we had a ball stuck up there, we had no other balls that we brought down with us from up top. We used to shoe. Remember that?
I never took a shoe off to get a ball out of it. I don't remember that. We had multiple basketballs. I don't think we used to shoe.
Yeah, we used to shoe. North Catholic does not play again until the 2nd, which is this coming Thursday at Valley. And Valley is at the bottom of their section, 0-9, as there's a nice shot there again from Mankins.
Greensburg finally getting movement of the ball offensively and rotating inside and having numbers inside. They're actually getting more than one person inside calling for the ball. They have multiple people, and they're actually taking it up to the basket.
And that's going to be a foul on North Catholic. That's going to take the ball the other way, and Greensburg Salem is within 20 points. Under 20, 19. And for the first time since about the middle of the second quarter. Daisha Lewandowski comes in. Anna Waskowitz was caught on the foul there. And Sarah Lowry checked out. Annabelle Polowitz also in the game, senior for North Catholic. And it will remain Greensburg ball. Tight defense there on the double team. Mankins. And now Price with it to the top. Smith. Over to Price. Price over to Henry. Down low, and a foul is called on Ava Walker as Caitlin Mankins will shoot
I've given
two.
as much analysis for this as I think I could, but I don't really know what the secret has been. I mean, they're getting the ball inside, but I just can't seem to figure out,
What they're doing
how they're
differently.
doing it so consistently. They definitely are moving the ball in
They're passing.
from and the passing has just been so much better, but I don't know if North Catholic's not being as active. They're definitely calling better plays. They're definitely rotating and moving a lot more movement offensively. But it just works so consistently. Usually when you see changes like that, they work, but they don't work as well as they're working for Greensburg. They're getting points almost every possession now.
Odowski in tight. Waskowitz fouled by Mankins. They're going to call that a shooting foul. And the coach is like, that's not a shooting foul. That was on the floor. And the referee's not listening.
Foul number 3, Ashley Smith.
She misses her first shot. Into the game comes Sarah Lowry and Caitlin DeVella. Annabelle Polowitz and Tori Drevna come out. And that one is good from Waskowitz. Tight press here from North Catholic. As Price brings it up the court for Greensburg Salem. Pass over to Mankins. Mankins finds Rosensteel, whose shot doesn't go. Rebound, Smith. Smith up to Rosensteel. Price, Mankins, back to Price. Price makes a move, tries to cut in. Pass to the outside, where Smith had it. Now up top, Rosensteel. Price in the middle, Henry. Down low, Mankins to the outside. Smith, a shot. Doesn't go, rebound, Lewandowski. For North Catholic, who takes it the other way. Daisha Lewandowski to the outside. Lowry.
I feel like Daisha could have driven that one up.
Now Daisha stops and starts, gives it back to Lowry from 3. No good, rebound off of Daisha and out. And Emma Shoemaker will come in for Ava Walker. 39-21 North Catholic leads with 47.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mankins over to Smith. Finds Span. Span gets it to Henry. Over to Smith. Mankins now. Mankins looking for Price. Kayla Davella knocked it out of her hands.
Those are the double teams that we saw almost every Greensburg possession in the first half. Those North Catholic double teams, as soon as they get the ball around the foul line, two guys, two players on them, just creating turnovers. I feel like they haven't been as quick at that, and that's a lot. I mean, here, just person left open, and it's not a very clean quarter at all for North Catholic.
Not at all. And Greensburg Salem was down by 22 at the start of this quarter. Now they're down by 18. They played a much better quarter, and the passing was there for the entirety of it. And they look like a completely different team.
Yeah, I mean, they made their first field goal since the first quarter.
That's right. They made how many?
They scored 1 point in the second quarter.
That's right. Well, North Catholic
They scored 14 there in that quarter. I mean, they're actually getting the ball inside the paint now, getting shots inside of the paint. Earlier, I mean, they just couldn't even get it inside. They got bounce passes to around the foul line and maybe a little bit further in, but they got double teams immediately and couldn't get anything with it. Now they're actually making multiple passes inside in just a lot of movement, a lot of high ball bubble screen stuff like that.
I have another notable alum for you. Well, we have a minute. Brennan Marion
I'm surprised I didn't know
from
that.
Greensburg Salem.
But I mean, they're actually taking the ball up strong, and Brennan Marion, former Pitt wide receivers coach.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
know that.
Now the offensive coordinator for the UNLV Rebels went to Greensburg Salem.
1 year at Pitt. I like their current one a lot better.
He was gone. He was gone from Texas. Marion went to Texas. He was their passing game coordinator, and then he was gone the next year, right? From Texas.
Yeah, he took a job at UNLV. He wasn't fired.
But why would you leave Texas for UNLV?
Because he's their offensive coordinator now.
But he was like the passing game coordinator at Texas.
Not
That probably doesn't
offensive.
have much
No.
control.
He was just their wide receivers coach, I would say. He created his own offensive style though, called the go-go. A lot of coaches use it. It's called the go-go offense.
Okay. He's the founder?
Yeah, he created it.
That shot no good from Kerr. Rebound Mankins. Mankins to the outside. Smith from 3. No good. Rebound is going to be Mankins again. Mankins has been a beast in the second half. Jump ball as North Catholic tied her up.
How Greensburg's height is finally now giving them an advantage because they're actually getting shots off. They're getting balls inside, so they can actually utilize their height to their advantage now.
North Catholic gets the ball off the jump ball. The possession going their way. Lewandowski drives around the outside. Hey, welcome back, Daisha Lewandowski. What a play. Powerful. That's what we're used to seeing.
It is just beautiful drive to the basket and just making a hard shot look easy.
Pass in the paint. Kerr. Tavella was all over. Great defense by Kayla Tavella.
Just needed a good bucket to get that swagger back defensively.
Laskowitz shot, no good. She gets her own rebound. A great pass out to Lewandowski. Daisha makes a move, finds Tavella. Lowry now. She has Walker. She's going to take a shot herself. No good. Rebound, Waskowitz again. Gets it to Lowry. Over to Ava Walker. Walker makes a move. Pass to the outside. Lowry with some room. Now she cuts in. Back to Walker. To the outside, Lewandowski. Now over to Walker. Great passing for North Catholic. And that'll be a foul on Greensburg Salem. It might be Ashley Smith, number 3. And the coach is like, I didn't see it. I didn't see that. The ref did. That's whose opinions matters right now.
And Alex's.
No.
Should have heard you yelling out that foul in the first quarter. Right in front of the
What
ref's
a
face.
pass from Walker to Waskowitz. A shot no good. I was just explaining what was happening. Smith at the top. Rosensteel. Now Mankins has the ball taken away from her. Lowry goes down again. What a play! Gets it to Drevna. Drevna to Lewandowski. Lewandowski across to Waskowitz. Waskowitz. No good! Back the other way comes Greensburg Salem. And that pass, it's going to get out.
That was a whoopsie.
North Catholic gets it right in front of their bench.
You were saying for that, one of the other broadcasts was want to play that like kind of blows up a little bit. I forget what you said, but it was spot on. I thought it was whoopsie, but I think that's wrong.
I like that better. That's 10 times better than probably anything I said. Lewandowski with it. To the outside, Emma Shoemaker. 4:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. North Catholic up by 20. Lowry fouled. Underway around, that's by senior Peyton Henry. Drevna inbounds it to Shoemaker. Shoemaker out to Walker.
I'm trying to think of what you said. It's kind of gone a little bit cold shooting wise. I'd like to see Tori Drevna attempt one. She's made her first two threes. Hasn't attempted any, or she might have attempted one since.
Foul on number 2, Sarah Lowry.
Foul on Lowry. How many is that for her?
I have it down as 3 for her.
Both teams with 5 fouls in this half, and that's a nice shot. Knocked down by Caitlin Mankins. How many does she have on the night?
She's got 12.
They're nice.
2 players.
She's been really good.
Have all the points. She is actually 13. 13. Her and Kerr, Reagan Kerr, have all 23 points.
Wow. Kerr with it now. Finds Meggins, great pass, and travel. Sarah Lowry takes it up. Lowry to Lewandowski. Lewandowski up to Drevna. Drevna. Over to Lowry. Got it in.
Sarah Lowry.
10 on the night for Sarah Lowry.
Ashley Smith. Passes up to Ashlyn Price. Price to Smith. Back to Price. Now Henry. Back out to Smith. 3:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Kerr. Inside. Makins. Makins. Makes a move. Shot. Oh, what a shot by Mankins.
She's feeling it now. Was ice cold in the first half, but now is finally getting some buckets to fall. As she's up to 15 on the night. Greensburg Salem was within 16. No, 18. No, within 18, down 18.
And they've scored 18 points this half as well.
As they take their final timeout.
And North Catholic, and looking up their upcoming schedule, Ryan, they play at Valley this Thursday. And Valley is 0-9 in conference this year, Ryan. They absolutely stink. They're averaging 34 points a game scoring. And they've given up an average of 57 per game. You're not going to lose many games with those you're not going to win many games with those averages. And then they play Pine Richland on Saturday, which can be a big matchup. That'll be here at North Catholic. And if you want to come and attend that one, please do. That'll be at 1:30 this Saturday. And then they play Knock just 5 days later on the 9th, and which will be that Thursday, the 9th.
And it'll be alumni night as well.
Alumni night for Pine Richland. So please attend that. Mr. Wilson will be here, as well as the president of North Catholic, as well many other alums coming to watch. Probably a lot of basketball alums will be there too. As who do the boys play that night? The boys play Pine Richland too? Somebody did.
The boys' fighters, the team
yes.
is scared.
That sounds about right. As we're talking to our phenomenal assistant athletic director, assistant wrestling coach,
JV golf coach.
JV golf coach. Do you do busing too? Transportation.
Psychology
Transportation secretary.
Psychology teacher.
Psychology teacher. Head of security. Mr. Ryan Parrish.
Storage Revenue knocks down a pair of free throws.
North Catholic up by 20 with 2:35 to go.
Puts her up to 17 points on the night. Could be 19.
Could be 19.
I'm missing 2 points somewhere in here. Have 43 down, not 45.
And a tie up there. Jump ball. It is Greensburg ball.
And we have seen a lot of jump balls tonight. If I had to guess over under, I'd probably say over 10.
Riley Curtis
Place a
checks
bet
in.
on that.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Riley Curtis checks in for North Catholic.
And it's
Senior.
it is an all-senior lineup right now. All 5 and 6 seniors are in. Can't be more than 5. So 5 seniors are in for the Trojanettes right now. Daisha Lewandowski, Tori Drevna, Caitlin DeLille, Anna Waskowitz, and Riley Curtis.
Smith over to Kerr. Kerr makes a move. Waskowitz all around her. Pass back out. Henry down to Kerr. Waskowitz ties her up again. Oh, they're going to call foul? Oh, that's not a foul. And her grandpa, Coach Larkin, letting the ref have it. And he's right. How's that different from any other jump ball?
Yeah, one I should know about Anna Waskowitz, I was looking through the program, is that her favorite food was this Anna Waskowitz?
Stuffing.
Is stuffing, yeah. I'm going to confirm that was her.
I don't know if, that's an interesting one. And one for Caitlin Mankins.
She's up to 17 on the night, now a chance to make it 18.
Stuffing's an interesting one. If you put stuffing on its own, it's okay. But if you put it with gravy, it's up at another level.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, call it your favorite food. I mean, I never have stuffing any other time than Thanksgiving. I mean, if it's my favorite.
But do you enjoy it though during Thanksgiving?
It's not even my favorite Thanksgiving food. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she loves stuffing. Maybe they have it on like once a week.
Caitlin Tavella checks out.
But have you ever had stuffing on non-Thanksgiving? And as
Maybe
the free throw is good, so she's up to 18 points on the night.
I don't think I could pick out a time. I don't know if I have. But I do enjoy it when I have it. But it works for her, obviously. And she's had a great night, great season, great career here at North Catholic. as this senior group has won 2 Whitfield championships over their time here at North Catholic. Looking for the elusive state championship that they've been seeking.
And I think they have a shot here. If they can get healthy, get back in rhythm. Jason Radowski knocks the rust off a little bit. Helena Rocco, hopefully her injury isn't too serious. But she can return. This team can really has a shot to go somewhere and do something special yet again. I mean, this is a playoff team right now. They haven't played their best game, North Catholic, and they're still up 17 points with 50 seconds to go. I mean, they're scoring 15 points below their season average.
And this is a team that's going to make the playoffs in Greensburg Salem.
Yeah.
Anna Laskowitz. Over to Tori Drevna. And coach is going to call timeout and pull her seniors out here to a great ovation. Great performance tonight by the North Catholic seniors.
Alex letting the whole gym know that there's a timeout being called there.
I didn't know he was going to get that quiet. And Kaylin Tavelli came out right before on the previous whistle to a great ovation as well. As these North Catholic seniors have really stepped up in a big way this year. As this is a bigger senior class than they've had in recent years. Last year they just had 2 seniors on the team. And now you have a year with 6. And they've really been able to lead a lot of these younger players. Elena Rocco, Sarah Lowry, among others. Emma Shoemaker, that played a lot of varsity minutes. Ava Walker.
And they've won Whitfield championships as well. Back-to-back coming in this year. Did they win freshman year or don't?
They didn't win our freshman year, but they won their freshman year.
So 2 of the last 3 years?
2 of the last 3 years. And I believe they've won 5 of the last 6 as a school.
Just pure dominant basketball tradition here at North Catholic.
Yep, and Coach Rotman, she's not only one of the best coaches in the Whitfield for girls basketball, she's one of the best coaches probably in state history. Over 500 wins, well over 500 wins by now, and this is another one. Bring out the stone tablets, as this game is history. North Catholic wins 45-28. They are a perfect 10-0 in conference. With 4 more games to go, just 2 of those will be in conference. Next one against Valley this Thursday, and then the following Thursday against Knock, who's second in the section.
And it wasn't a pretty one tonight for North Catholic. They played well below what their standards are, but they still won by 17 in convincing fashion. Didn't play great in the second half. A lot of sloppy basketball, a lot to fix, but a win's a win. You win by 17 with Elena Rocco out. You'll take it, and you'll learn from it, work from it, get better, and a lot to look forward to in the coming weeks for Trojanet basketball.
Without a doubt, and the next time we'll be on the air broadcasting North Catholic Trojanettes basketball will be on February 11th. That's the Barth and Graham Classic. That'll be from here at North Catholic. They play at 3:30 against Oakland Catholic, and the boys will play at 2 o'clock against Central Catholic, and what's going to be an amazing day of basketball. And we're looking forward to that, as that'll be the next time we broadcast, I believe, either boys or girls basketball team. And we are looking forward to that, as myself, Ryan Berry, Alex Jackson, Callie Martis will be on the call. And our next broadcast on this network will be tomorrow night, senior night for the North Catholic hockey team. As Ryan will be on the ice for that one. Just had an all-star game this past Sunday. Well, this past Sunday, it was yesterday, in which he scored a big goal in, and his team won in the all-star game. Colin Ganera, Dylan Bork, and Emil Larquinte were the other all-stars from North Catholic, and we're looking forward to seeing them play tomorrow night, 9:20, from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex against Beaver. Myself, Alex Jackson, Callie Martis will be there for that one. And from North Catholic, we leave you with the score as we thank Patrick Sharp, our phenomenal executive producer tonight. Did a phenomenal job as always. We leave you with the score, North Catholic 45 and Greensburg Salem 28.